It is a commentary of my journey on the road to 10k months profit as a young 18 years old entrepreneur. So basically in this video I'm following the same framework as in my last videos. Every single day I'm going through these 4 different points: questions, answers, business stats, to-do list and strategies. So we have got one question. I just want to go quickly through these 3 other points, and after that we can just focus on this question because I think it's a pretty good question, basically any earning idea, and I think we can make a video about this because it's really great topic, and I would say there's different ways on how we can do it. So let's start about business stats. I have got this tracker where I can just track my progress in terms of social media. I'm also going to track my revenue. Right now it doesn't make sense because right now I'm around like 3.5k of revenue, so that's basically just not super attractive because most of my invoices I get paid at the end of the month, so nothing fancy, but I'll keep you updated in terms of huge deals. So we can just quickly update it. 25. I'm right now on vacation, so when I'm back, I'm just really popping a lot of content. I already recorded a lot of content, at least in my measures. But yeah, there's going to be really good content, and yeah, in general, that's going to be something that I'm focusing a lot right now. But of course, client delivery is the most important process right now in my business. But yeah, so we did this quick update about this fucking amazing. Let's move to the next point, to the list. So basically yesterday I'm really like on vacation, so for the whole week. So I just arrived on Friday. Yesterday it was Saturday and today is Sunday. So yesterday, yeah, just chilling, enjoying a lot of content, and did some client delivery work because yeah, I just limited my to-do list like really. What I'm doing is just client delivery and small tasks that really necessarily to do. And besides that, I'm just chilling, also recording this video every single day. Doesn't matter what. So this is my schedule for yesterday and for today as well. So as you can see, very nice to get recharged for the whole year, get some new fresh energy, and actually get back to the work. So super excited. Now I'm on Mallorca, Spain. Super hot, super amazing, super amazing. What is combination? All right, so we can actually move to the next point, and I would say just combine first one and fourth, because we have got this comment in place, any earning idea. So that's very good question. So let's put these things together. I just want to share my story because again, it's pretty like hard to share someone's ideas or in general like possible ways. I just would like to share my philosophy, how I actually reached 5k a month profit. As I would say, yeah, I reached 5k a month as I was 16. So now I'm making less because I just took 2 steps back and I'm focusing on different things. But there's simple ways on how we can start. So basically, question, yeah, how to earn first money, how to do this. And so basically, first of all, huge mistake, what you shouldn't do, you shouldn't go into something very not complicated, but I would say super combined, because right now I'm moved to growth operating entity and it takes like different responsibilities. It takes client acquisition, client delivery, after that content, like all the things, like it's how to find system. There's a lot of different agencies, you need to deliver results, so it's super hard. And what I noticed that a lot of people, like without any experience in business in general, like in this space, they actually started this business, and guess what, they just fucked up. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against these people, and huge shout out to them that they started this, but it just takes a lot of efforts, and at the same time it takes some experience, because the most successful guys that performed very well in this space, they already had some experience before. So basically avoid I would say avoid hard niches, let's put it in that way. So that's super important, really. Like, don't focus right away to build 7-figure business, because you won't do it if you don't have any experience. So also very good to note, focus on the small steps first of all, because again, focus on the small steps even to reach 1k, 2k, don't focus right away like to make 10k a month profit or build 6 7 figure business, because you won't do it. You need some experience, you need to already have some foundation. So that's basically the thing. And right now, yeah, the main goals, what you need to do is, of course, to build a nice foundation, is to have something in place, already some cash in place, that you can actually, after that, move to these hot niches, I would say, and just really scale even more. But it's already later. Now, the question is how to earn first money. And I would say you probably heard about this, but it's exactly how I started. Just my story. I started as freelancer, and not just freelancer, but basically I started as a simple graphic designer. And what I'm still doing now, I mean, I have got team, so I'm not really doing it myself. I'm just delegating all of this work, but it works nice and it's super simple model of business because it works perfectly. Let me explain why. So basically, freelancer, and what I'm doing, like what my agency about is thumbnail agency, basically design agency, all this thing, like So basically, you shouldn't specifically have agency, but you can have. I will explain you 2 points of view how it does it works. So we can start like thumbnail. Let me give you different ideas what you can start. Thumbnail design, it means you can like design websites, editing, like you can edit videos, whatever, like SEO, like all these freelancer things. Really like just typewriting, copywriting, like all these things that really has huge demand. Appointment setting. Oh yeah, exactly. Like sales closing, not sales closing because it's really more complicated, but appointment setting. So all these things you can start as a freelancer. And right now, how we can get first money, how we can basically monetize it. Because myself, I started as a graphic designer. Basically, yeah, I was involved into these things. I also have different experience, like in different designs for ads, all these things. And it's exactly how I made my first 5k months profit. Because now the thing is, what you need to do is just to create a team. You shouldn't specifically know how to do it yourself. I know how to do it myself, but it's really, yeah, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to learn how to create this high quality thumbnail. So I wouldn't recommend you to do it. If I would like to start from scratch, I wouldn't do it, because again, it takes a lot of time, especially if you don't have time. So better just go to freelance and find different cheap freelancer. And to be honest, I have a lot of people that I know, and you can really like hire them for low price. And after that, the main point is just to delegate it and find high ticket clients, like in this space, because high ticket for different spaces differentiates. But for example, find clients that are ready to pay more. And after that, even if you can get the same amount as your designer, so it means you don't do anything but you get paid. So that's philosophy. So first of all, team, find a team, and it shouldn't be really complicated, especially with these spaces, because you just go to simple freelance. You can go on LinkedIn. Let me show how you can do it. Basically, how you can find someone who can do this. Like again, start from super simple niches like thumbnail agency, editing agency, like copywriting, appointment setting. Just first of all, build team. You can use different freelancers as well, like Fiverr, and Upwork. Like there's tons of different freelancers, So okay, so you can start for freelancers and just find someone who are ready to do. After that, LinkedIn. There's also a lot of people who are ready to put and to find some opportunities. It's very easy to find. After that, very basic ways: Instagram, YouTube, and you shouldn't even look for it, because a lot of people are just reaching out to you. So just go to Instagram, find someone who's ready to make it really cheap and with high quality. And yeah, that's really and different social medias, like X, doesn't matter what really. So that's basically, I would say, the main base on how we can someone who ready to work for you. The simplest ways, in my opinion. So that's basically, how we can find team. First of all, so you already have team. It means you shouldn't do anything yourself because you basically have got a professional who can do it. And now the main thing, how to find clients. So before you're ready to find clients, and yeah, also just back to this point, it takes time also to build a team, to teach them, because it also should have there should be also team space, I would say team values. Again, it takes a lot of time, but if just starting, it is enough just to start with this, to test it out, because at the same time you're not losing anything, because someone paid you, you pay to your team member, and yeah, that's profitable business, like very very easy model. But now, before you are going to find new clients, you should have offer in place. So I would say it's very important, because again, there's tons of different designers, and you need to stand out in some way. So what you need, first of all, you need a clear portfolio. So basically, that there's going to be your offer, because in this space, offer, it doesn't mean like I will help you to get this. It all like works, but most of these people who are looking for this type of work, they know what they want, and they are not expecting any result. They just would like to get this quality of work, and that's pretty all. So you need portfolio, and how you can build this. Super simple. Ask your team member to share with you some the best works they did in the past, or you can also invest in this and like paying $50 or around this amount, and ask them to do some new work. You can also redo for someone something like, for popular guys on YouTube, on Instagram, like entrepreneurs, doesn't matter what, creators. Just pay to your team that they actually recreate their stuff and make it in better quality, and you're ready. In that way you can get nice portfolio, and possibly you can even start working with these people that you actually remade these things. So portfolio. After that, content is also very important, and again, it shouldn't be something complicated. You can just put ready-made works. You can ask your team members to record the process, and after that you can just edit in a pretty simple way to show the proof of the work. You can also show the testimonials. Again, just work. It shouldn't be, again, super specific shorts where you explain about all this in more in detail. Again, just share your portfolio, but just in content type, and that's pretty all. So in terms of offer, you really need to have these two things, portfolio and content. And I would say personal brand. So personal brand as well. Just build something simple, but at the same time that it stands out from others, and show yourself as unique personality, and etc. So now you have in place these 2 points. So we are ready to attract clients. How we can do it? How we can do it is client acquisition, of course. And the simplest way, in my opinion, in this space is to do cold outbound. I will show you also different ways how you can attract more clients, but if you want to start for free with zero experience, because ads is already more complicated if you like to run ads, but cold outbound is something you can do just really for free with zero experience and etc. So how does it work? Because what we need to do is just send cold DMs to everybody who might be interested. For example, you're just going on YouTube, Instagram, finding for people in this space and who might be potentially interested in your services, because you can see they have got bad thumbnails, they have got bad editing, and etc. What you're doing, just reaching out to them. Hey, I just check out your profile. I can see that you're doing amazing stuff, but your XYZ could be better, and that's actually what I'm doing. I'm just sending my portfolio below. We can look at this. If you like it, let me know, and I will send you more details. And it works pretty good, because if they're interested, they're just responding to you, asking for price. You're just responding. If this fits to them, nice, you start working. You can also start a little bit cheaper to get some first clients, and after that just increase your prices, because in that way you can of course get some referrals later. So it works very perfectly, because first of all you build it once, and after that it works like repetitive process. So DMs, just really DMs, and that's pretty all. Like cold outbound, just DMing a lot of people. I'd recommend to start really like doing a lot of outreach, just like 50 a day. It will be perfect. You can also delegate it later, like find different virtual assistants who can do it for you and work on percentages, commission, but you can just pay them like monthly salary, and that's pretty all. So they can just work for you. Again, that you shouldn't spend your time, and after that you just develop product, you just scale. If you have more work, you just delegate more work, and yeah, and in that way you can really develop different things, different opportunity, create different opportunities. Of course, on paper it sounds easy, and it is because I know how it is myself because I've answered this, and it might get some time to find this first client at some point, but when you get this first client, after that everything becomes much easier because, as I said, especially if you're delivering amazing results, services, you just repeat the process because everybody else asking for you. You just create different ways, and also very important thing, it's network. For example, now I myself, I started in this type of work, and I'm also right now moved to different type of work, and I'm following a lot of different guys, and I can see that these services is in super high demand. Actually, today I just saw one guy's story. He's looking for, I think, around 10 short form content editors, YouTube editors, and at the same time for appointment editors. So you can see that it's super simple. If you have some skills or you have someone who knows how to do it, and you have them in your team, then you can just do it and delegate. You can also learn some of these things if you like. It will take more time, but you can also find someone who is ready to teach you, and after that give you work like appointment setting. I know there's also a lot of different guys that are doing this, so it depends on what you want to do. If you would like to play in business game, or you would like just to develop some skills, and after that just scale it even more. So network super important thing, might help you a lot. And again, as I said, if you have these three things in place, then scaling becomes much easier. And doing this style, using this running this system and agile model, you can easily reach 5 to 10k a month profit. Personally, I reached myself 5k a month, and after that I just moved to different niche. As I explained in my one of the in my earliest videos, that I'm basically moved to different space, growth operating, and now it takes a lot of effort. It's much harder, but at the same time I know that if I would like to build 50k month profit business, then I need this. Even though I could easily achieve 10k month profit with this type of business, but at the same time it's something that I realized that it takes as well a lot of efforts to put into hiring and all those things that I don't want to do. I would like to work with lean team, spending just working with few clients, also with high quality clients that I'm treat themselves like a friends, and that's pretty old. That's my philosophy. So maybe in the future I will create projects on how I can build my business from zero, and I will just create business or just scale this business to 10k month profit and completely delegate it. So I think it will be pretty good format for the YouTube videos. If you'd like to get this, you can also comment below, and maybe I'll think about something. But that's pretty good and super simple. I explained just how you can start your first business, how you can make first money, and if you do everything in the right way, you'll definitely do it. But make sure that it might take you months before you actually get some first results, but at the same time I would say it might take you just a few days to get the first client. So depends. But again, if you have any questions, guys, feel free to comment below. I'll answer to them in the next video, and I appreciate you watching. See you tomorrow. No slacking.